She paid 3,600 just to be denied to the next counter. This is the second time. Guys, these are supposed to be our friends in America.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, it is a very interesting video, and yes, you guys are saying like, okay, I'm bringing a lot of pro-black type of content, but I feel like some important conversation should be had, especially as I am a black person in the continent. I feel like this is a conversation we should have. So I saw this short clip of a woman coming to talk about how a young girl applied for the United States visa, and yet the United States Embassy is in Namibia, took her money, like took her passport, did her interview, she paid for the visa, and then the visa was denied. And she went on to talk about how American or the Western world are exploiting Africa by taking visa fee and not giving visa. Apparently, the visa, after paying her visa fee, she went to the next step and she was rejected. And this girl probably was crying, and this woman saw and was talking about how they're exploiting Africans in the continent taking visa fee. Anyway, guys, I need you guys to see this video. Let's see this video, then we'll come back and talk more.
Flag inside, the American flag. Guys, Africa and America, here's an embassy. An embassy is here to help people. If you want to go for holiday to America, if you want to study, if you are an African, you can never be white. We can never be white. We can only be African applying to either study, holiday, whatever in America. But if you already see on your system that a person doesn't qualify for the visa, then why take them to the counter where they pay 3,600 for the visa and go to the next counter and be denied the visa? Then first interview them. If they don't qualify, don't make a person like this.
I mean, they don't even ask anything. They just said you are denied.
You
should even ask questions.
She paid 3,600 just to be denied to the next counter. This is the second time. Guys, these are supposed to be our friends in America. They built a big building in our country.
It's true.
They built a building in our country so that because we are friends, they are friends with Namibia. At least that's what we think. But if a young lady is like, it's here.
So let me know your thoughts about visas, and let me know your nationality down in the comment section, because some people don't know the passport privilege that comes when you have a strong passport. I am in Nigeria. I live in Nigeria, so I have a Nigeria passport, and I know that struggle of applying for visas and being denied and not being able to leave. But I feel like it runs deep than just that. So I can talk about this visa application thing and all that for years. But let's go check out people's comments on this video and what they think about it. Some people were saying some things, but this one said, if she's denied, then they have to refund the money. Do you agree with that? This other one said, what's so special about America? No, said, do not be deceived. That embassy is not there to help you. It's there to secure the interests of the United States. United States has never been friends to Africa. Never. I said, I am banned from ever going to America, even though I have traveled all around the world, and this is because I challenged them for taking our money. This one said, United Africans, you don't have to go to America. Stay and build Africa. Agree? Okay. This one said, the system should be like Japan visa, where you pay only if you want to give you a visa. In most cases, it's not. Another one said, they are thieves. One said, can someone help this lady to get her money back, please, Namibians? One said, they are not our friends, just business partners. They are not even a business partner, in my own opinion. I have so much to say about that. One said, then they get visa free to come to us. Exactly. One said, I am a Colombian who have the same problem, but in my opinion, Africans can build and grow up united. 100%. One said, I paid 3 times and got rejected. One said, African, wake up. Let's push our government to come up with laws. They said they never refund, they will deny as well, no explanation whatsoever. At least we must be allowed to deposit half of the money. So let me know your thought about this conversation down in the comment section. Love to know what you think. There are a lot of comments, about over 400 comments in that video. But one thing I want to say is that I get it. Some people will say, oh, every country pays visa to get. I get it. I get it. Visa fee is relative to every country. Every country have with, and the type of relationship each country have to is get it. But one thing a lot of people don't get is that when it comes to the visa restriction and the visa laws, you find out that a whole lot of African countries don't even have a strong passport. I You guys know I'm already on a break now already, and myself, we traveled to a couple of West African countries, and the number of foreigners we see in these countries will amaze you. These people easily can come into Africa, especially people in Europe. They can easily, they have visa on arrival to Africa and all that. But when it's time for us in the continent, with the continent passport, wants to travel, we need to file up a whole lot of paperwork and all that. I know how many times I have been refused visas. I have applied for visas, been refused visas, not because I am a criminal or anything. They will just revert and say, oh, we are not sure you're going to go back to your country or anything. And that is really sad. But a lot of people, even a lot of Africans, still don't understand that this is a structural system just to keep Africa not to be able to interact with each other. Even within Africa, we need visas to visit ourselves. It's crazy. Even within Africa, if I want to go to South Africa now, I need a visa. If I want to go to, I think Kenya just lifted their visa ban for Africans. I think Rwanda too. But if I ever want to go to Mozambique, I want to go to Angola, I want to go to Namibia, this happened, I need a visa. And this whole border thing they did within Africa, even as a whole, let's even talk within Africa, the needing of visa and all that, it's done so that Africans, we can never unite. And I don't know, after so many years of slavery and so many years of colonization, we still haven't figured it out that these borders should be taken away. If you go to Europe, Europe doesn't have borders among them, especially those in the EU and all that. There is no border. And even the ones that are not in the EU, there is like visa waivers within themselves. So we Africans, we need to do that. And when we talk about America, Europe, British, and all that, they will do whatever they want to do. They don't want you as an African in their country. They don't want you, except you are bringing your money to come and spend. Either you're coming for school, that means you're paying huge amount of school fees, or you're coming to work, which they're using your intellectual material to improve their economy. They don't want you. Or you're coming on vacation and you can prove you have a buck of money to spend in your country. They're not going to let you in. And I don't understand how African countries will just open their door to a whole lot of, I'm not saying everybody, but to a whole lot of foreigners that give us a lot of restriction getting into their country. But when you want to come in, it's like easy pass. And that's one thing I will give it to my country, Nigeria. I know there was this whole fuss about how Nigeria visa is one of the hardest African countries visa to get. And I kind of get it, because for Nigerians to even get a visa to any country, it is crazy. So all this madness of visa this, I just wish like there was no border and people can travel freely and all that. But the reality is no, there's going to be borders, there's going to be visas, there's going to be all that. But as Africans, how are we going to get out of this system? And there's one thing I always, when I have this conversation, especially with Black people, I always say like, the continent Africa, we really don't need the rest of the world. We don't need Europe. We don't need America. If we can come together and get out colonization out of our system, which I know personally colonization is still in our system, we will do so well. If you go to the French-speaking countries in West Africa, you see a whole lot of French people in Africa. Like France, like they're everywhere, European. Like sometimes you forget you are even in the continent because they are so much doing businesses, just living, because they know African is the place. And we Africans, a lot of us don't see it. A lot of us want to leave. And that's because economically, it's not even beneficial to us. But for them, it's beneficial to them because the exchange rate for them coming to change money, the whole propaganda is beneficial to them. So a whole lot of us here in Africa, we need to, especially as African youth, especially as Black people, we need to start thinking or proactive on how we can make ourselves and our society, our continent a better place, and reduce. No, I'm not saying people should not say. I'm one of those people that I want to see the world. I want to travel and see the world and experience the world. But I feel like reduce that so much demand that we put in Western world that we have to go. Everybody, like in my country, they are jack buying because my country is hot. My country, the in terms of financially, it's not even a Nigeria is not even the place right now to be right now. Like, it's crazy. Everything is upside down in that country. Nigeria is in a mess economically, mentally, spiritually, physically. It's in a mess. The country is not conducive for people to exist anymore. The cost of living is crazy. Income is very, very low. The rate of poverty and loss of job is increasing every single day. And this has led to people leaving the country to go seek greener pastures in other places where we have a continent and a country that has the natural resources that Western world comes for. They come to harvest our crude oil, our gold, our diamond. Africa is one of the richest continents in the world. We have all sorts of natural resources that the world needs. We have the best water. We have the most amazing people, amazing stuff here. But it's just crazy how colonization, and which I'm not going to blame it all on the colonized master, because some of it comes from us, the people in the continent, has come to really mess things up for us. But we need to start doing something about it. So let me know your own thought down in the comment section, what you think about this conversation of passport. Some people don't know the privilege they have to just pick up their bag, buy a ticket, and go. Why some of us, we need to file a paperwork of our bank statement for 6 months. We have to prove that we want to return home after we visit the country. We have to make sure that we don't have criminal record. We have to do a whole lot of paperwork, and sometimes 80% of the time you might be denied. And it's sad, but that's the reality. So let me know down in the comment section, what passport do you own? I own a Nigeria passport, and I can travel to maybe 20 something countries visa free. Yeah, why some countries are traveling like 150 countries visa free. You get what I'm saying? So let me know yours down in the comment section, and how many countries you can travel freely without visa. And let me know if you've ever applied for a visa and it was being denied. I'd like to hear you guys' story. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this amazing conversation down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way, okay? Go on and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this girl. With that all said, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video.